The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Tesla with the ticker symbol TSLA. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So I know this was heavily requested, so I might as well just do it for you guys. So let's take a look at Tesla. I believe a lot of you guys are wondering why we can continue to crash down. But me personally, I'm not even worried at all. I know most likely where prices are doing and where they're going next, so I'm not even worried at all. If I was in the stock, I'm not even in the stock. But Tesla, continues to move down, and now we're seeing some sort of bounce take place. And let's go over the reasons why. Well, ever since September of this year, prices started to get more aggressive. We started moving in this aggressive downward fashion right here, which I can illustrate with the channel. So prices were keeping this aggressive angle since September, so it's not anything surprising that we continue to move down quickly every week. So you can see this EMA is acting as overhead resistance. Prices are even having a hard time getting above it, so this tells me that we're moving down to a target very quickly. So right now we are far away from this EMA, so we're going to see a pullback occur. Just like any other time in the past, we get a far away or extended from the EMA, we're going to see a retracement. Same thing for long, same thing for shorts. So we are far away from the EMA, so we should see a retracement back towards it. And also the opposite side of the channel, because this looks like we just bounced from the support side of the channel. We had a multi-year measured move reached. So you can see this is the first leg right here, and this is the second leg right at the 109 level. 107 doesn't have to be exact, but this is close enough. And you can see that measure move target was hit. Traders are getting out of their short positions, and aggressive buyers are trying to drive up the price because they believe this could be a possible bottom. So basically that's why we're seeing this move higher. Multiple reasons why we should see continuation to the upside, at least to the 140 level. That will give time for the EMA to catch up and give the market a break. So I'm looking for the 140s, more specifically the mid 140s, to be reached. Is it guaranteed we go up there? No, but it is a logical area based on the market structure and how it moves. So sometimes we can just stop right now and drop down, but that's very unlikely. That takes a lot of force or energy to drop the market down when it was already that overextended. So I'm looking for higher price targets in the short term, but I don't think that was the bottom for Tesla. It's just a high probability to assume that we have not bottomed in this type of market, because I'm not really seeing any signs of weakness. We just saw the market just continue accelerating downward since September. So some people might say this is a capitulation move, meaning like the last move down before we see a retracement. That is a possibility. There's no 100% certainties in the market. It's just probability. So that is a possibility, but I don't think it is. And I can go over more reasons why on the weekly chart. So as right now, Tesla, it got down to a nice level. If you bought right now, or if you bought at that measure move target at the 108, 109 level, it's very similar to buying like right about here. So if you bought here and you saw the massive move up, you're like, oh yes, maybe that was the bottom. But then you see the market came right back down and even exceeded it. So buying it right now, we might see that nice move up, but there's a good chance we see continuation to the downside. So I think that's what's going to occur for this stock. So Tesla basically got overextended. You can see that we're seeing a rubber band effect take place, pulling back to the EMA, which could act as a resistance level. Maybe not this time because that overextension, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm looking for the mid 140s and maybe even a retest of this breakout level at the 167 level. So that's going to be a resistance zone that the stock has to face. So let's take a look at the weekly chart. And here's the weekly chart for Tesla. And you can see that it had a nice move up to the 411, 412 level. And then we saw the move back down. So Basically, it looks like it's coming back to the starting point of the entire up move, which is pretty much at the $60 level. So technically it is possible to reach back down here, but I'm not sure if we can. I'm not 100% sure, but there's a good chance we will. You can see that we're aggressively moving down in this channel right here. We're overextended, so we're just seeing a pullback take place. But overall, the downtrend is still in play. I believe maybe we're starting a new type of channel, maybe something like this. Maybe something a little bit more aggressive. Let me go and adjust this a little bit better. Let's make this one orange. So you can see this yellow channel is finding support on the bottom side. And it's no difference that we're just doing that right now too. And the top side is acting as resistance. So it looks like we're going to see a pullback to the opposite side of the channel, catch up to that EMA. And then once we get back up here, there's a good chance this level acts as resistance like it did in the past, right around this 188 level. That's if the market wants to get up that high. 184, somewhere in the 80s, 180s. There's a good chance it acts as resistance. And then we see the sell-off take place. Right now where we are at on the price chart is also a small support level. In the past, in 2020, this is where we are currently trading at. Same time in September 2020 is where we're trading right now. So since this was a level that traders bought off of, they're assuming it's going to occur again. And it is, because we're seeing a little green candle take place on the chart, a rise in price in a week's amount of time. There's a good chance we see continuation to the upside in the short term, but eventual decline, because we need to see weakness, signs of weakness on this chart. As right now, it looks like Tesla still has a good amount of ways to drop, and I'm not really seeing any signs of weakness on the chart. It's looking pretty good to reach in the $60 level. Is it guaranteed? No. If I see a massive amount of buying take place and we break above the 180 level again and find some type of support, then there's a very good chance we saw the bottom. No guarantees, but there's a very good chance. And then we're probably going to see continuation to the upside. So something like that. Now, let's say we get back up to this 190 level, and that's even if we can. Let's say we get back up to this low 80s, 190s level and find resistance, something like this, or maybe even a double top, and then there's a very good chance we continue to lower. So depends on how price wants to react. As right now, we should see continuation to the upside, and we'll have to wait and see if those higher levels act as resistance to send prices down, or we break it and start finding support again and continue higher. My prediction is we find resistance, because I don't think the market has bottomed, and I'm looking for the $60 level. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over on Tesla. There's actually one more thing. It looks like earnings report is due to be estimated to be sent out on end of January, basically. So by that time, there's a good chance that prices are already high enough to see that drop down once that earnings report comes out. So basically, that's my prediction. I don't think Tesla has bottomed. There's still a little bit more room to be squeezed out on the stock, and I'll be looking for lower price targets. But if you entered at the 109 level, you had a pretty good position. But if you see resistance and prices starting to sell off, then it might be time to get out of that. But again, you don't be buying in a downtrend. It's a low probability, but people still do it. So that's all I have for Tesla. Thank you for stopping by and checking my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised at what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also, share the video with your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.